Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. Constancy, a university lecturer who takes pleasure in teaching people what she knows and in helping them overcome their fears. In today's video, I'll be teaching you PowerPoint tips to enhance your presentation skills. Microsoft PowerPoint is an excellent tool for presentations. However, it is also a tool that is sometimes not used effectively. Therefore, if you're using PowerPoint for a presentation, use these tips to enhance that presentation. The first tip is to use a large font size. As a general rule, you have to avoid text smaller than 24 points. The second tip is to use a good font style. Arial is generally easier to read on a screen than other font styles. The third one is to use bullet points, not long sentences. The text on your slide provides an outline to what you are saying. So kindly note that if the entire text of your presentation is on your slides, then there is no reason for the audience to listen to you. Actually, a common standard is the 6-7 rule. No more than 6 bulleted items per slide and no more than 7 words per item. Another point is to use contrasting colors. For instance, dark text should be used on a light background or the other way around. It is very important that you avoid combinations of colors that look similar. Also avoid using red and green combinations because this is the most common form of color blindness. The fifth one is to use special effects sparingly. Using animations, cool transition effects, sounds, and other special effects is an effective way to make sure the audience notices your slides. Unfortunately, that means they are not listening to you. So use special effects only when they are necessary to make a point. The next are tips to help give your presentations effectively. When you are giving a presentation, the audience will be interested in what you say. For that, you have to try to keep them interested throughout your presentation. Now let's look at those tips. Number 1 is to be excited. Presentation is something exciting. Therefore, if you remember to be excited, your audience will feel it and automatically become more interested in your presentation. Number 2 is to speak with confidence. Please note that when you are speaking, you are the authority on your topic, but you do not have to pretend that you know everything. The third one is to make eye contact with the audience. The purpose of your presentation is to communicate with your audience, and people listen more if they feel you are talking directly to them. So I would advise that as you speak, you should let your eyes settle on one person for several seconds before moving on to someone else. Although you do not have to make eye contact with everybody, but make sure you connect with all areas of the audience equally. Next is to avoid reading from the screen. If you're reading from the screen, you are not making eye contact with your audience. Again, if you put it on your slides, it is because you wanted them to read it, not you. Number 5 is to avoid using a pointer all the time. Use a pointer only when it is necessary. If you're using a laser pointer, remember to keep it off unless you need to highlight something on the screen. The 6th one is to avoid filler words. Examples of filler words are like, you know, and many others. To an audience, these are indications that you do not know what to say. It makes you feel uncomfortable, so they start to feel uncomfortable as well. How to solve this is to speak slowly enough that you can collect your thoughts before moving ahead. The 7th one is to relax. I know it is very difficult to relax when you are nervous, but your audience will be much more comfortable if you relax even if you are nervous. Number 8 is to breathe. It is fine to be nervous. The truth is that you should be. All good presenters are nervous every time they are in front of an audience giving a presentation. The most effective way to keep your nerves in check, apart from a lot of practice beforehand, is to remember to breathe deeply before and throughout a presentation. Number 9 is to use good quality images. Use images that reinforce and complement your message. Ensure that your message maintains its impact and resolution when projected on a larger screen. The last one is to acknowledge people who supported your work. Be sure to thank those who made your research possible. including your supervisor, your mentor, research team, collaborators, and other sources of funding and support. Kindly stay tuned to watch my next video. Thank you for watching. Kindly leave your comments, like my video, and subscribe to my channel.